AITA for wanting to leave my 5-year relationship. I, F21 and my BFM 22 have been together since high school. Our falling out started during the summer when he was avoiding me for the first time. When it turned 18, I moved out of my parents and moved in with him. When he was avoiding me, he would spend more time at work, go to his parents, or go to his friends. I am a very affectionate person, and my love language is physical touch, so him avoiding me was the worst. I called him and tried to talk to him about it, but he said that he needed space from me for a bit, which I understand. He told me that I was being too much and that I wanted too much. All I would request was just cleaning around our apartment and more time spent with each other and things like that. We also have a dog that I always take care of and pay for. I have asked him before that if we were to break up, who would get the dog. I thought I should take the dog since I take care of him more and schedule the appointments, give him baths and such. But he said that he wanted the dog if we were to break up. A few months went by, and things got better. He wasn't avoiding me anymore, but our lease was ending, and we were looking at either renewing the lease or moving. He hated his job, and his best friend suggested we move to Indiana with him, and he would get my BF a job. So we did that. The moving process was frustrating. I packed up all the apartments, and he called his mom to pack up his things. That wasn't an issue. I've never had a problem with his mom and she doesn't have a problem with me, but I thought, why would you call your mom to help pack when you can do it fine yourself? We had a major argument due to moving stress, and he gave me the option of moving with him or staying. We were moving from Michigan to Indiana and all my family is in Michigan, but my best friend lived in Indiana at the time, so I chose to move so I could see her more. When everything was moved, things were fine again. Then, just last month, he started avoiding me again for the same reasons as before. I told him that if there's a problem, then we need to talk, and running away is only making things worse. He agreed, and we talked. I tried to make things work, and he told me to my face that he didn't care anymore to make an effort. That hurt. I told him then what would like to do. All he told me was, I don't know. That's how the entire conversation went. I would suggest something that I thought would help both of us out, like holding each other accountable and talking things out. I would ask how he felt about it and if there was anything else he would like to add to help our relationship, and it was more, I don't know. I texted my best friend about it, and I told her that if he does this again, I'm done since I can't handle being treated like this anymore. Well, my birthday was last week and I went back up to Michigan for a few days so I could celebrate with my family since I was turning 21. His plan was to come up on Saturday and leave Sunday since he had to work Monday. My birthday was fun. I don't remember most of it, lol. Apparently, from the restaurant I went to with my family to my mom's house, my location got shut off somehow. We've always shared our location with each other for safety. Later that night, when I was drunk, I was drinking with my mom and aunt at my mom's house. We never went to a bar or anything like that. My BF tried to call me. I don't remember most of the conversation, but I know that he got put on speaker, and mom and my aunt started to talk to him. He got annoyed and hung up. The next day, I get a text from him saying that he's not coming up anymore because he's not feeling well. I'm still not sure if that's true or not. I get back Sunday excited to see my BF and to show him what I got for my birthday. I get home, and he's not there. Nobody is. I'm a little disappointed. I called him, and it turns out he's at his friend's place. I asked if I would be seeing him before I go to bed, and he said yes. This friend he was at, I knew it wasn't going to see him that night. He got home when I was laying down about to sleep, and I was so upset that I didn't talk to him. Now to yesterday. He came home from work upset, and when I asked him about what happened, he would say nothing. I know him well enough to know when something is wrong and when he is lying. I tried to talk to him about how I was feeling and upset and hurt I felt for him not coming for my birthday. I found out that when he was sick he went to the store and stayed up late and played party games with our roommates, so to me that didn't make sense that he would be doing that if he was sick, so I asked him about it. He said he felt sick in the morning but took Tylenol and felt better. This whole time, I'm trying to talk to him, he is laying down watching TikToks. After a little back and forth of asking the same questions of why he's upset, was it something I did, etc. And the same replies of no, what did you say, I don't know. I got on the bed and took his phone so we could have an actual conversation. He told me that there was no actual reason for him to come up Saturday, so he didn't want to go, and the drunk call pissed him off, so that was the actual reason. That really hurt me when he said that there was no reason for him to come up for my birthday. The entire conversation he just gave me really bland monotone, do not care answers. I gave up through his phone at why he said, thanks, and went back to TikToks while I rolled over and cried. He ended up leaving the room to watch a movie with the roommates. I threw his blanket and pillow off the bed, a bit dramatic, I know. When he came back into the room, he said, that's dramatic. I replied, I thought you wouldn't care. He said I don't, but you're just throwing a temper tantrum. He laid back down and asked about my days off. I told him I'm going back up to Michigan for a few days. I've already told him this before. I said that I already told him that. He said, God forbid I forget something, maybe you should take a suitcase with you. I said maybe I should stay up there. He said that wouldn't be a bad idea. So now I'm thinking about breaking up with him since I can't take being treated like this anymore. He's the first person I've ever been with. All I wanted was to feel loved and feel like I matter to him. I wanted to make things work since I still love him, but I just don't know anymore. AITA.